Hi, today we're going to look at angles in a quadrilateral. Now we did angles in a triangle and we've looked at the properties of quadrilaterals, so we should be able to work these out. If we look at any quadrilateral, I'm just going to draw an irregular one, which means it doesn't have equal sides or equal angles. And I'm just drawing a quadrilateral. That just means it's got 4 sides and 4 angles onto here. And we've got A, B, C, and D. And we know that a quadrilateral is 2 triangles, and one triangle we learnt last time is 180, plus another 180 is 360. So the angles on a quadrilateral are 360 degrees. So that plus that plus that plus that equals 360. So it's A plus B plus C plus D. And exactly the same as we did with the triangles, if we know 3 of them, we can work out the final one on here, on an irregular quadrilateral. So let's draw one out. Let's forget this. Let's put some angles in there. So we've got 93. We've got 88. We've got 1, 1, 1, 2, and the final one we don't know is X. So let's think about this. We've got all these add up to 360. So if we've got 3, we can just do like we did with the triangles. We can do 360, take away 88, take away 93, take away 112 onto there. So with a calculator, you do 360, take away 88, take away 93, take away 112, and that should equal 67. Final check, 67 plus 112 plus 93 plus 88 equals 360. So we know we've got that correct. Okay, let's think about another type of rectangle, or what have we done before onto here. Let's have a look at this. Let's look at this shape here. And them 2 lines are parallel, and these 2 sides are parallel. So if you remember what that was called a parallelogram. So we need to work out what this angle here is. And all we're given is 116 and 64. Now, if you remember your properties, you remember that if this is 116, that is 116. If this is 64, this is 64. So we can work this out by just saying if that is 64, this is 64, so X will equal 64 because the opposite angles are equal. And if that's 116, that's 116 here. Let's have a go at this then. Let's go for 64 plus 64 plus 116 plus 116 and see if that works out. So we've got 64 plus 64 plus 116 plus 116, and that should equal 360. So 360 is correct, so these are correct answers. Do one more. Let's have a go at a kite. So kite. I'll do it. I couldn't think what to do then. I've got a kite. So we know these 2 are equal, and this is equal onto here. And we know, been told that this is 98 degrees, and this angle there we don't know, and we're told this angle is 115. 115. So that's 98, 115. Now, what do we know about a kite? We know that these two are equal, these two are equal, them two are different angles, so it's not quite the same as in the parallelogram where you just do the opposite one, because they're different angles. You can see they visually look different onto here. So 98 onto here, 115, that's a rubbish 90, it's not working on the camera very well, is it? I'll do that, is that better? This is 115. Now, because they're equal, and these are equal, this, if you remember, is also going to be the same angle as this one. So that's going to be 115. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, and a missing 1. Whereas before we had just 2 angles. We have to know the properties of a kite to be able to work out that this is the same as this. And then we go for the same routine, 360, take away 98, take away 115, take away 115. And we go 360, take away 98, take away 115, take away 115, and that equals 32. Final check, 32 plus 115 plus 115 plus 98 equals 360. We know we've got that right. Okay, so that's how you work out the angles in a quadrilateral. It's just basically knowing your properties of each shape and knowing that all the internal angles add up to 360. By them two rules, you can work out any missing angle.